Hello everyone, my name is Michael and I am speaking to you from the verse. Now if you're not sure what the verse is, I encourage you to go to my website at rewritingtheverse.com, and that's where you can find out all the details about the verse and check out the updates on there that include a lot of past life regressions, especially both written, and all my YouTube videos are on there as well. I am a past life regressionist and rewriter, which means when I look at a past life regression, if it's warranted, I can actually go back and rewrite the timeline so that it will have a higher level outcome and heal the issues that people got stuck in during that timeline. So the regression I did tonight is actually connected to the upcoming Saturn Pluto conjunction on January 12, 2020. Because there are two other major events a couple days before that, it's a power-packed weekend, let me tell you. On the January 10th, there's the lunar eclipse full moon. And then on 1/11, January 11th, it's another portal, the 111 portal. And then on the 12th, you have the conjunction. So back to back to back, major events happening. And I can already feel the energy shifting, at least as of yesterday. I can feel the intensity as we approach this weekend. And then when I look at world events just in the last few days, yeah, what I saw in the past life regression absolutely lined up with some of the things that are going on the planet right now. So not only am I looking at past life related to this astrological event, I'm also utilizing the twin flame journey as kind of the collective group with which to work, because I have just seen the power of the twin flame connections being main contributors to helping lift our vibration through these gates. So right now I am doing a lot of videos that are connected with looking at a specific twin flame timeline, healing it to help us through these different portals. And that's what I did tonight. This is a small highlight video, so I'm not going to go into the details about the specific timeline and past life regression. That's something you can I will actually add a link to this so that you can go in and check out the full length past life regression and rewrite. The cool thing about that is not only do I tell you what the past life regression was and all the details in it, I wait until I do the video to actually set the rewrite in place. So you actually get to experience it along with me when I'm starting to feel all the incoming energy. And so that's a cool additional piece to going and watching the full video. So I encourage you to do that. But for this video, I'm just going to share the main message that I got out of rewriting it. I had done a video for the 111 portal just a couple days ago. And one of the main messages out of that one was no more sacrificing. And what I meant by that was, if you're in survival mode, don't settle for just any crummy job. Basically, if it's really going against who you are, find another way. No more sacrificing, no more giving up things that are important to you for other people or other reasons. It's just time to not live like that anymore. Well, this one has basically the same message in words as no more sacrifice is, but this one actually was more about no more people losing their lives. No more people, basically being a sacrificial lamb because somebody else has an agenda that they don't, want you around because you're interfering with whatever their dark agenda is. When it comes to the twin flames and the divine masculine and divine feminine, when they come together, especially, they already shine pretty brightly individually, but when they come together, the amount of light and positive energy that comes from them is it kind of creates a moth to a flame kind of experience where the ones that don't want light in this world, they see that, they experience that, and they will do whatever it takes, sometimes including, yes, murdering people, to extinguish it because it's not supporting what they're up to. Well, so the twin flames have been the victim of that over and over and over again. And what I'm getting from this past life regression tonight, along with the astrological alignments for this week especially, is no more. It's time for the dark energies on this planet not only to, stop doing that, but they need to be called out for it. They actually need to be held accountable for it. And so I think there's a lot of reveals coming in the next few weeks especially, but not just on a global level. On personal levels too, I think there's just people are going to be guided or encouraged or just outright caught sometimes with things that they haven't been totally honest about. So this is going to be a power-packed weekend for everybody. It's probably going to have a lot of emotion around it too, so it might be a bumpy ride. Do your best to try to stay as balanced as possible. But just know that this shakeup is necessary. We have to be able to identify where the true problems are so we can actually separate them and be able to go on with our journeys, with our twin flames especially. We have big things to do on this planet. I've been talking a lot about this. Is also about our life purposes coming together with that person. Well, if we can't even get together fully, we're not going to be able to do the other stuff anyway. And the energies on this planet have definitely continued to work against those things happening. Well, no more. I believe even doing this past life regression helped tilt the scales enough to where it's time. That is old, low vibration energy that has no place here. No place. We are moving up and out vibrationally, which means we got to let that go and hold it accountable too. Don't just, ignoring it doesn't make it go away necessarily. It's time. It's time. So as those people are identified and dealt with, the twin flames can begin to come together, well, at the level that they're meant to right now. There is a mass movement of the divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flames coming together. And it's time. It's time. I think we're all hearing the call. If you're a part of this conversation at all, you're hearing it. Now, you might already have your person in your life. You might even be in a relationship with them fully. That's great. It's still going to take things to a higher level. And for those of us that haven't necessarily even met our person or may know them but aren't together with them, it's time for all of these relationships to start to move in a higher pace. It wasn't safe before. That's what I'm getting. This was another part of why things couldn't move any faster than they did, because again, you come together too early and you shine too bright and they still have the ability to get to you. That's not going to be good. So this month, I believe things are changing. So no more sacrifices. No more people having to be sacrificial lambs, either totally at the highest level of loss of life or loss of anything. Sleep. Really. It's all similar vibration. We need to be able to focus our energies now on positive things. We've got a lot to do on this planet. So this was a very, very powerful past life regression and rewrite. I will say that even though I was doing this particular past life regression that was almost 4,000 years old, by the way, in the past, I was told that these same souls were aspects of JFK and Marilyn Monroe. So this was also a parallel life, same souls involved, that played out in that lifetime. So if you have any interest in that particular those people, you might want to check out that past life regression in full. There's a lot of healing around this already. It's already flooded the planet, because when I do these rewrites, it actually starts, it heals that timeline back then, but then it also moves through all the lifetimes and time into this current life, so it heals it here too. Very powerful. If you are interested at all in a past life regression, either individual or I can do groups, go check out my website, rewritingtheverse.com, and see if there's anything on there that you're interested in. Also, if you like this video and you want to see more of this, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'd really like to hear what people think, so please comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about all this. I know this is big stuff. It's not the stuff you hear every day. These are big soul groups that we're talking about here, and some of these past life regressions can get a little out there, but that's what happens when you're dealing with twin flames. Twin flames and their power especially, oh my goodness. These are the people that move the world. So yeah, they're not going to be small little healings. So this was a really powerful one. I'm glad to see that the JFK lifetime has had another level of healing. I have worked with that before, but this is a whole nother level. And yeah, this is exciting to see what's going to unfold in the next week or two, especially. The energies this week with with three major astrological events happening all at once. Whew, this is going to move us through stuff very quickly, and just be prepared. It could probably be really emotional for some people. But I do strongly feel that whatever comes up this week, even if it's news that we don't want to hear, it's ultimately leading to better things on the other side of it. So do your best to stay positive and focused, and be consciously working on your twin flame journey. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace and joy.